Okay, I'm doing a video today on some numbers that are interesting about pi opposite pi. I talk about that in my videos about how that pi represents time, and the opposite of pi would be like anti-time, representing heaven and earth, heaven being eternal, earth being of time, and Jesus being the only one that could bring the two together to make a way out of the veil. All right, so I decided to do some numbers on it today. And I put PIIP in the geometric calculator, like pi opposite pi, and just to see what the numbers would do. And the Hebrew value is 138, the English value is 300, and the simple value is 50. Okay, so we can look at some of those numbers. Okay, I kind of wrote it backwards in the way they had it, but all right, so if you think about the simple value, which equals 50, you think about when somebody divide something, to divide it 50-50. I'll give you 50 and you have 50. They divide it equally amongst themselves. So it has to do with divide. And then if you take the number Hebrew value 138, add to its reverse 831, it equals 969. And pi equals 69 in Jewish gematria, 96 representing the opposite of pi. So it's pi opposite pi. So I thought that was interesting. And if you take all these numbers, add them together, if you drop the zeros, 138 plus 3 plus 5 equals 146. And the dividing of time equals 146. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And I talked about how that Jesus is the only way out of the veil. If you take how many letters in the word dividing is 8. Of this 2 letters, time, there's 4 letters, 824. Add it to its reverse, 428. Don't carry the number over. 4 plus 8 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 2 is 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So it's 343. And if you look that number up in Strong's, it's going to mean to unveil. So Jesus is the only one that's going to be able to make a way through the veil. And if you take the number 146 and do this, 1 times 4 times 6, multiplied to its opposite times 6 times 4 times 1, it's going to equal 576. Plus 675 is going to equal 1251. And I talked about this number having to do with division and the clock. I'll leave some links under my video if you want to watch the video on that. But so 12 basically represents like noontime. And then you got 51, which is 12 going backwards. And it's symmetrical. 51 is the reflection of 12. So it's representing the two. It's like time opposite time, like noon and night, the two opposite sides, like time and anti-time. And it has to do with division, because if you look up Luke 12:51, take my tablet a little bit to get there. I've shown this before. It says here, okay, do you think I came to bring peace on earth? No, I tell you, but division. So it has to do with division. So I thought that was interesting that it leads to 1251. And what's interesting, too, is the number 146. And most of you are going to know what the scripture says, but John 14:6, Jesus is the only way through the veil. It says here, Jesus saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. So Jesus is the only way out of the veil. He's the one that's going to divide time, making a way out for us. He's going to bring heaven and earth together because he came from heaven and he came from earth. So he can bring them together perfectly. And what's interesting about, he says that he's the truth. Truth equals 87. And 87, the words 87 equals 969 in Hebrew gematria. Okay, I just thought I'd show you this today, and I hope everybody has a good day.